No, there's no remix for this jam just yet.
Okay.
I don't know if it's coming.
I don't know. I wanted a remix.
Yeah.
I really wanted a remix.
You did.
Thank a lot. That's one of the hottest Igbo rap songs out now, and it's by BLISS. And fortunately, we have him in the studio.
that was a song.
What's up, people? Alpha.
Well, we're good. And apparently, he got to the station at 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
wow,
that's the part I've been waiting for.
For the 12:30 show. Yeah,
I'm trying to wrong my right. I'm trying to right my wrongs.
Okay.
Yeah, you just set yourself up.
Okay, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Rexx and Ife. Thank you.
Well, from knowing BLISS from Thoroughbred, the era when you were with that collective, and all the English rap you used to do the regular hip hop thing. Now you've transitioned into putting a lot of local dialect like Igbo in your music, and you're doing amazingly well. So why was that necessary to do?
The rap music is constantly evolving, and the evolution never really stops. It just keeps going on, and for extinction is something that you have to be very wary of, especially with a genre like rap music. So constantly through the years I've been looking at how the game has been evolving, how the sound has been changing, and every time it changes and you tell yourself, okay, this is not my original sound, but it's looking like extinction will just hug you and take you away.
BLISS, you're not a dinosaur.
Well, but the truth is, it's very easy to get extinct in this business because the sound starts to change from very strange places, like from the beach to the clubs, and then when it just switches, you find yourself trapped with a sound that you've been trying to tinker with like from 2 years back. And I'm telling you, boss, we've moved on. We're not on this sound again. You're trying to. That's okay. Like Sanko, for instance, a sound, a genre type production was called Sanko. It was buzzing last year. It's gone. Like people are messing with another kind of Ghanaian vibe,
right now,
like Ghanaian hip life kind of vibe. So and then it keeps morphing, and the people just want to be entertained. They don't care if you're a rapper. They're going to throw you in next to a singer, and you're going to find a way to swim through the beats and entertain. So I had to keep evolving. So when rap music became dialectical, I had to evolve and go and learn how to write, because I'd never really written verses in Igbo.
No, yeah.
So Rexx, now.
I know.
We're stubborn.
It's not tough. It's not easy. It must have been tough, but he's nailing it. You sound like you started out rapping in Igbo.
True.
That's how it sounds.
Now the interesting part of this is that he chose to stop being that Igbo boy by name. He actually was, because it was that Igbo boy, but he was rapping in English. For a very long time.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about. We know. I've never thought that you were at the risk of being extinct. Maybe you thought musically, because it's not like you've been sleeping. As far as I know, it's been the business manager side of BLISS, Oga Boss, the Goretti thingy and all. So what's up with that right now? Because it looks like, I feel like you just decided, you know what, I'm concentrating fully on music. That's the way it sounds. So what's up with the business side?
The business side is still the business side. I just created a system where people could work, where you could delegate and let people handle some of it. We're a small label. We started out small. When I mean a label, I mean the Capital and the Goretti Company partnership. We started out a very small company. So when we started out, we were very hands-on. We were doing everything. We were stylists, we were choreographers, we were A&R people, we were very involved with the brands. Then we shot videos as well. Then you then write the songs for some of the artists. So at a point you become a jack of all trades, master of some, maybe. But it now makes you very involved. It now makes you know every aspect of the game. You know the DJ playing at the beach. Then you also know the one that is in the club. Then you know when the guy in the club's wife gets pregnant and gives birth. And then you also know you have the phone numbers for the bouncers. Then you also know the cops. Then you're just really like you're doing everything at the same time, because you don't have a lot of staff. People, and then even when you want to delegate to people, young people these days are very restless. They want to sing as well. You employ somebody to be your PA, and 2 weeks later he brings his demo. I don't have a problem with that, but
seriously,
yeah,
what's wrong with celebrity PA?
Yeah, like people don't want to just man their roles. Even people that can't say, they're like, okay, this is I didn't want to do this work. That's what somebody told me in December.
Really?
A PA. You've been shouting. If you've been telling me get a PA, get a PA, then
yes,
and I'll get a PA. And the guy is like, then I see him one day. You know when you see an artist, there's a vibe. You know, the jeans, purple pair of jeans, very purple. The guy has switched. The guy has switched. I said, what is going on now? He said, Baba, I say it be one reason with me, you know, that he's a singer. He would like me to sign him, you know. And I said, but I employed you to do something else. And he said, that's not where his heart is, but he needed to sneak in through some other. I said, so you falsified your CV, you know. Of course, I let him go because he wasn't even a good artist, you know, he wasn't even that talented, you know. So that's how we started doing a lot of things ourselves, you know, and then the business itself, growing the business itself. My partner Clarence Peters, we did everything ourselves basically, you know, up until the point where I said I'm going to burn out. My music is suffering. I don't record enough. People think I do, but I don't. I don't record enough. Competition is crazy. I can't survive on a single for months. I'm thinking, what's the next thing to record? What's the next thing? You know, and so I had to just rearrange the business, you know, and delegate. So that's the business exists, but I'm full on heads like facing BLISS, the rapper.
Okay, so you brought out a powerful sound after powerful. So let's talk about the song. I love the song. I don't know. You came to Lagos.
Can't understand it.
Did you come to Lagos on a night bus actually?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I came in through Beggar. You know how you come into Lagos is very key. Like you come in through the airport. Rexx looks like someone that came in through the airport.
No,
and friends and family.
No, leave
Okay, he's a Lagos boy.
He grew up here.
I did a stint in Enugu. Like,
really?
Yes. I actually did like we used to live in Enugu.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was when I was in JSS 3. So I used to come back to Lagos from Enugu. GRA, Imoke Street.
Imoke Street. Can you imagine? I have an aunt like that lives at Imoke Street.
Are you for real?
Yes. Like,
yeah, then we happened to go to the same school.
This is real.
What school?
UNN.
Is a lie. You see, it says the way lions move. You see, it says the way we move. But I'll get to that later.
No.
You can't win this.
No. Because the last time Ari Baba came here too, I started hearing lions. What is it?
We're an amazing school. Man. I swear to God, we're an amazing school. And there's a way we just move.
The history
Greatness is in the DNA.
Can we go back to the? Yeah, you always talk about. No. How did this particular lion get into
Lagos? Let him drop that bar. I feel it's a power bar.
Is naturally ahead of the rest. Naturally, it's a DNA issue.
It's not even a punchline. No. So let's talk about you getting into Lagos. Yes. Let's talk about this song. What's the experience behind this? I can feel I can almost say it's soul music, even though it is not.
It's where I want to be now. I just want to be in between hip hop music and fusions. I don't want to be. Last year I was trapping. The sound last year is called trap music. Yeah. From Bankalad to Chukwagosi Gogi, all those songs are hectic. They're southern rap, American southern rap influenced. So sort of like what you'd hear from a Ross, a Drake, a Future. You know, that's what the sound is. And that was the sound that was prevalent with the kids, with youth segments. Because I'm always asking, how old are you? 16. What do you like? Future. If I did it in Igbo, would you like it? I would love it, but okay, so you do bank a lot, then they love it, you know. So you just keep staying in touch with the kids, the youths, because they are the ones that buy music. They're the ones with disposable income. They're the ones that form urban youth culture. So if you're not affecting their lives directly, then I guess you're rapping to yourself, you know. So when I finished that sound, I sat down sometime before last year ended, and I started to ask, okay, what do you want to do next year? How do you want to approach the music? And I just wanted to tell stories. I wanted to make music that I was going to feel, music that had me, that had my soul, not just what was buzzing, but music that I wanted to do. I'm recording my 4th album, And I think by your fourth album, you should be able to be yourself, or be yourself at least 100% or close. So the song is called Nko.
Okay.
Nko in Igbo is an Igbo slang. Nko means firewood, if you have to translate.
Oh.
That's what it means. Yeah, it means
Directly.
firewood directly. But when they say Ife no Nanko, that means Ife is holding a serious amount of money.
Oh,
Like-
and firewood is fuel too, so
Yeah.
it could mean that the money will
You have
just.
no
Yes,
disposal.
yes,
you
yes.
get- yeah.
Like you're
Yeah.
sitting on amazing wealth. So
Wow.
so when I was recording the song, I thought about the two people on the song came from the east. I don't think they came in night buses too, but Flavor and Storm Rexx came from the same town that where Rexx spoke about Enugu.
Yeah.
And we came up from mud. We came up. There's anything lower than
cool.
mud.
I have
You're
a-
cool. Yes, it's called Coal City. Yeah.
I have a confession.
Yeah.
Since Bracket's first album, this is the first fantastic sound I'm hearing from Storm Rexx.
Wow.
Like,
so you
it's-
liked the song she had? with
Yeah,
Bracket?
it was because I didn't even know. I was seeing some Storm Rexx.
I
and
like
was
that single though.
Yeah. Well, it's
Obi,
nice, it's lovely.
K, I like that. I like
yeah.
that one. The original version
Yeah,
with
the original.
the Kumzi.
The
That was,
Kumzi.
She's
that was
always-
amazing.
Yeah.
I've always thought she was a beautiful singer, but this one, it sounded like she was just from, like they imported her from heaven. I don't
She
know where
owned
she
it.
came
She
from.
owned it.
Every time we make music, we had another song on my second album called Nalwe Kene, that had us singing the hook as well. Every time I make music with Storm Rexx, it's epic. Perhaps because I try to change her mindset before we walk. I always tell her, listen, whether it's slow or whether it's fast, we're going to kill it. So for Uncle is like a bit of our story coming from the east. I faced a lot of segregation when we came into Lagos and we were all on our Igbo swag. You understand? To be honest, a lot of stations didn't play my music when I was on that whole that Igbo boy, P in my career. But after a while, the support. What's made BLISS today is the fact that I live in Lagos. So I say it every time I get the chance that Coal City raised us, Las Gidi made us.
Oh.
You understand? And
Yeah.
it made us stars. It made us into whatever we became.
Okay, you know what? Simon talk about this song is a fantastic one. If you want to check it out for yourself, let's hook you up.
Yeah, right about now. Cool jam, Storm Rexx on the jam, and you happen to be that Igbo boy from the east. That song is going to be ill. Pun intended.
Thank you so much.
Please, what is Ili Traficante?
Leave all those names. Those is names that
I saw
people
you
give
so when
you.
I was like,
So
oh.
all those names, like I have friends, they just keep rechristening me like every month.
Oh.
You understand? Illigati, Illy this, Illy that. But it's just people just hailing you, so to speak. I have a lot of friends that they're not music people, so they're in various fields. So every now and then they meet up with you. They just want to see you because they feel like you're going to get a gist of what's going on in the game. So when we get together, always usually over football. You understand? So after we do all our football quarrels, because we support various teams, then I was like, hey, so what's going on in the game? Did such and such person assault such and such person? What is your take on it? Why haven't you fought somebody? Why are you too calm? You're not repping for us. You fight for us, we'll come and bail you.
I can imagine.
No, so that he can go out and say,
Yeah.
even I was with BLISS, and he said,
Yes.
yeah, that's
and
it.
my friend, it's crazy. And everybody's like, okay, let's Snapchat. And I'm like, I'm not on Snapchat. And they're like, it's a lie. We're not stars, we're on Snapchat. And what are you doing? Let me be your manager. They'll say, let me be your manager. But they all have day jobs.
Yeah.
And they earn very fantastic salaries. But they look at me like a rebel. Like, okay, you're the one of us that ran away from work and corporate. So leave all these names. I just...
Okay.
All right. So what's up with the project this year? Are you planning to put out a project this year?
Yeah, I'm working. I want an album every year now. I've been quite inconsistent with music, to be honest. Dropped Oga Boss in 2012. Dropped Powerful last year. The gaps are too much. But in between, I always release EPs and stuff. But now I want to drop music every year so that you don't leave gaps. Because when you leave gaps, the kind of artists and rappers that they make today, they're recording every night. Yesterday night I was in Fino's house and he played like about 27 to 30 songs for me, and it's like he doesn't like them Like these are songs that will literally shut down the country if they come out.
He doesn't want to shut down the country.
So he's like,
humble
no,
that.
I want to change my style. There's a new flow. I want to sing more. Then I want to do this more. Then I want some live music. So they are constantly working. And then he's working, and then his twin brother Badu doubles up that, you know, in terms of the amount of music they make. So it's a lot, you know. And then you look at dudes like Fowls, who I was in the studio with, by the way. We're recording, we have a tune.
Okay.
We have a joint. You guys will be the first to get it, don't worry. You'll be the first to get it.
That's what's up.
We're walking, I'm just walking, just putting out singles until I think the buzz is at the point where I can then put out an album. So it could happen this year. An album could happen, you know. But it's going to be a very busy year for me, though.
Illness.
Yes.
You know, what we just have done was ask for what you would have loved to eat and have you here till night, but you know, it can't happen.
We have to let you go.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been fun,
you.
absolute fun.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming early.
Thank you so much. And please make sure you keep talking about that part, that early part.
You know,
And let me say something to you guys, and I want to say this from my heart. Whenever people say they're calling you a Metro FM, a lot of artists have slept on you guys in the past, because a lot of artists want to go to the stations that are, in quote, highbrow, the stations that do not, the stations where the buzzy stations, so to speak. But you guys are a classic station, and you'll be here forever.
Aww.
I will go and I'll spread the word. I know that artists support you guys a lot. Look at your boards, it's filled with signatures from artists. But I know that artists can do a lot more for Metro FM. I think they just hold back a little bit when they hear about you guys, because you're not in that buzzy, so to speak, space in their heads. But I'll go and correct that notion for them.
Oh,
you guys are
That's
amazing
wonderful.
people.
Yeah, spread the word. And at this point, too, I have to say thank you to NigeriaReview.com, Pulse.ng, and of course Jaguda.com. Thank you so much for the
I
support.
was expecting a thank you too.
Okay, thank you very much to Rexx for staying here and getting paid.
Okay. Alright, let's check out this tune. It's from another rapper, South African rapper. His name is Casper Nyovest, and this is his new tune, Malome, featuring
Mahotela Queens.
Okay.